This video is an exercise 14a question 5. So in this video I'm going to do part C and D, and basically in the previous parts we sketched the graph of f of x is equal to 3 to the power of x in part A, and in part B we had a transformation of 2 f of x, which basically doubled the y values, and we got this red line. Now so in part C, we want to sketch f of x minus 4. Just to quickly write this, so this is f of x, y is equal to f of x, but this one is y is equal to 2f of x. Actually, I think it's going to be messy, so let's include that for now. And now in part C, we want to sketch y is equal to f of x minus 4. So we have f of x minus 4. Now remember that the f of x is just 3 to the power of x, so we'll have 3 to the power of x minus 4, like this. Okay, so the first thing is just basically finding the y-intercept. So when x is equal to 0, we'll have 3 to the power of 0 minus 4. So 3 to the power of 0 is just 1. 1 minus 4 is minus 3. So that means minus 3 is going to be the y-intercept of, so let's say here is minus 3 of y is equal to f of x minus 4. Another thing just to be careful is the fact that the asymptote of f of x is at x is equal to 0. Now that we shift this 4 units down, then the asymptote will be at x is equal to minus y is equal to minus 4. Sorry, I meant asymptote here is at y is equal to 0, and now shifts to y is equal to minus 4. That's something very important for this part. So now to sketch this curve, so remember that the y-intercept is at minus 3, and then we'll have asymptote at minus 4. So it's roughly going to look like this. And so that's the exponential curve for part C. Now for part D, we have y is equal to f of half x. So we have y is equal to f of half x. And this is just horizontal that's stretched by a scale factor of 2. So it's always just the reciprocal of what we have inside in terms of a stretch. And so that just simply means that in terms of the y-intercept, nothing really changes, right? Because again, when x is equal to 0, then we have just 3 to the power of 0. Obviously, in the power we'll have half, right? Because it's f of half x, which is the same as y is equal to 3 to the power of half x. So when we substitute 0, it just becomes 1. So that means that the y-intercept is the same as the original curve, which is at just 1. And but the only thing is that we'll have a stretch of a scale factor of 2 in the x-axis, so it's just going to look like more stretched. That's the only difference in this case. So we'll have something like it's going to be a stretch, so roughly but let's use a different color, like basically something like this. So it's just more a stretch. It's very hard to draw that here, but it's just the same, almost the same as the green line, but it's just more stretched. So yeah, that's basically part D.